Hello everybody and welcome back to the Video Geek Squad channel. Happy holidays to all of you. I know it's been a while before I've posted a video, but I wanted to make sure that I'm able to get this particular video out to you. This video, we're going to talk about how to create a YouTube workflow with Ytubebooster. Now again, I want to say happy holidays to all of you. By the time that you guys will see this video, the ball will have already dropped. You will have already sang your Happy New Year's. To all the acquaintances forgot, you will have already sang your songs. And I hope that you are planning and looking forward to the new year. And this video may be a little bit longer than I normally make. I just want you guys to make sure that you watch to the end. I'm going to have a very special offer for those of you who are looking to get a better understanding of YouTube. Okay. All right. Now, one of the main issues that you will have when you're getting started with YouTube is consistency and also workflow. Over the last several years, I've built several YouTube channels, and I want to tell you one clear message that I've discovered is you must be consistent and you will need a workflow. Now, if you haven't discovered it yet, YouTube is work and you need to treat it as such. When I decided to go in all in on YouTube, I made a decision that I would treat it just like a job in order to see the results that I needed to see. Now, when you have a job, you get up every day, you get dressed, you brush your teeth, you wash your face, you do all those things that you need to present yourself to the world. And so every day, even though I'm working at home, I treat this like a job. I get up, I do my morning routines. I make sure that I'm not sitting in my pajamas trying to work. Now, if you're the kind of person who can sit in your pajamas and work, that's great. I have to be a little bit more put together, and that's what I tend to do. And so just want to make sure that you guys are thinking in that vein. Now, I put in the work and really study this platform. I've purchased classes. I've also read many books on the subject, and I can speak about YouTube for hours. And I love what it's done for many creators who really put in the work that they needed to put into the platform. So in this video, my hope is to really help you take the guesswork out of how you're going to approach Ytubebooster and also your workflow. I'm going to share with you some of the most practical ways to build and grow your channel. So here's the first thing that I want to talk about is your weekly schedule. First, let's discover how many days do you have that you can really commit to creating content. Okay. I want you to really sit down and think about how many days that you literally can create content on a consistent basis and treat it like a job, right? Like your second part-time gig. There's 7 days in a week, and you really need to know what day or days of the week that you can really commit to making content for your channel. All right. So when we look at a calendar, let's just say that you're off on the weekends. My advice is to produce as much pre-recorded content that you can in those couple of days and then go live once a week on your channel during the rest of the week. And the reason why I recommend that is because it's going to help you to develop a level of consistency, but it's also going to get you into the habit of producing content. So you're learning the things that you need to learn in order for you to consistently produce the content that you need to produce. All right. So what you're going to do is upload the pre-recorded content when you're starting out. And I recommend 3 uploads a week: Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Now, the reason for this is to really train the algorithm and also get you used to the system that you're putting into place. And also it helps your audience to recognize when they can expect new content coming from you. Okay. So that's also another element to that that's really important. So you want to let people know when you're going to go live. Also, you want to set the proper expectation so that people will get used to your live schedule and you'll be able to consistently work. So you don't want to start and then stop, because that's going to hurt you in the long run. The bottom line and the point that I'm trying to make here, guys, is to stay consistent. Consistency is the big key here. All right. Now, these are the most important things that you're going to need to consider to dominate any YouTube niche and to start a successful YouTube channel. Number one, quality and consistent content uploads. That's what I just mentioned to you before. You need to make sure that you're producing quality videos, whether those videos are you're on screen, whether you're not on screen, whether you've got the little circular bubble down at the bottom and you're giving some level of instruction. That's something that you're also going to want to make sure that you have there as well. So the quality and the consistent uploads, and that's something that you're going to develop over time. It's not something that you're going to just arrive with in the beginning. You're going to need to learn how to do the business of YouTube. And so there'll be a little bit of a learning curve. Now, if you are one of my clients or you're somebody who's reached out to me and you've asked me to sort of help you with your YouTube channel, I want to let you know one of the things and one of the benefits of having a mentor, somebody who's done this, is the fact that they can really set you on the right path and to really help you to create the workflow and to create the stages that you need to go through in order to see your channel consistently grow and to set things in place and also to help you with the proper expectations. Otherwise, you're not going to have the right expectations when it comes to YouTube. The second thing is your titles, your tags, your descriptions, and thumbnails. Now, there's a lot there, but I'm giving you the most important things in this particular section that you need to know in order to dominate YouTube or any niche. You need to really learn how to focus in on your tags and your titles. And you really have to learn how to write good titles for your videos and also how to write descriptions for your videos. And, all of this is this is all learned stuff, right? And you can also, make good thumbnails for your videos. Now, one of the ways that I make good thumbnails for my videos, I use something called Vista Create. I have several different programs that I use to make thumbnails, but I will leave a link for you in the description below, so that way you guys can, you guys will be able to grab Vista Create if that's something that you're looking to do. And in the new year, I'm gonna have a lot more tutorials on Vista Create so that you guys can make really good thumbnails. Now, Vista Create used to be called Crello, and so I like that option for you, and it's something that you could use to make really awesome thumbnails. All right, now your titles, tags, and your descriptions, you can really use a program that I use called BytePlay. BytePlay will help you with your tags, titles, and your descriptions, and that will help you to get a level of consistency so that your channel is growing and you can see that. Now, the third thing that I want to mention is your social profiles. Now, this will be your YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, if you're using TikTok, YouTube Shorts, anything that you're using, Instagram, anything where you're posting to various social media platforms, you're going to also want to use your social media profiles to also help you with your YouTube channel. Now, the fourth thing is your click-through rate and your watch time. Now, this is going to take a little bit of time for you to learn and to get a better understanding of. When I first started studying the click-through rates and the watch times of stuff, it took me a minute to really sort of understand the analytics behind the scenes. But as time goes on, you will learn more, you will grow, and you'll be able to really master your click-through rate and understand how to get a better click-through rate and watching your CTR. All right. Now, the last thing here is automation and workflow. Now, for me, when I first started with my YouTube channel, this was probably the most difficult thing for me to master or to get an understanding of, okay, was mastering my automation and my workflow. Now, when you learn to master your automation and your workflow, what that's going to do is it's going to take the pressure off of you, and it's also going to take the stress off of you to create content, okay? Because one of the reasons why so many people are not consistent on YouTube is because of the sense of overwhelm and the feeling of overwhelm, because they don't know really where to get started and exactly what it is that they should be doing, right? And so in this particular video, my goal here with this video is to give you the things that are necessary. Now, these are the 5 things that you need to consider to dominate YouTube or any YouTube niche. Number 1, quality and consistent content uploads. Number 2, your titles, tags, and descriptions and thumbnails. Number 3, your social profiles. Number 4, your click-through rate and your watch time. And number 5, your automation and your workflow. Okay? Now, what are the 4 ranking factors that you need to consider? All right? Here are the 4 ranking factors that you have to consider. All right? Number 1, your video itself. Number 2, your click-through rate. Number 3, your channel SEO and your authority. And number 4, your syndication. All right, now let's get into these a little bit. When it comes to your video search engine optimization is very, very important. Now, your video SEO is what you're going to get your tags, your hashtags, your closed captions, You're going to get the translation of your video, whether or not you're putting your video in multiple translations. This is a ranking factor. So your video SEO, so your titles, your tags, your description, all that plays into your video search engine optimization. Okay, now also the other thing that a lot of people leave off is the hashtags. Hashtags are very important, because the one thing that I'll say to a lot of times with people, tags are the flags that get you noticed. And I talk about that in my YouTube course, YouTube Know-How. Okay, I talk about that in the YouTube Know-How course. And for a limited time this year, the beginning part of this year, if you're really considering getting yourself started properly on YouTube, I'm going to lower the price of my course so that you guys will be able to get into the course. You guys will be able to take the course and grab it. There'll be a link in the description below, along with a code that you can put in that will actually dramatically drop the price for the course. It normally sells for $297. I'm going to actually give you guys a discount on that. So make sure that you check the link in the description below. All right. So you also have your closed captions as well as your translation. Whether you know it or not, you can actually translate your video into multiple translations. And the reason why you can do that, or you should do that, is because it will open you up to a new audience. Okay, you'll be able to actually have this video in and rank this video in another language. So it's really cool. Now the second thing is your click-through rate. Okay, now what is your click-through rate? This is the rate that people are actually taking and clicking on your video versus all of your other videos. So you can have a 1% click-through rate, a 10% click-through rate. The higher your click-through rate, the better. Okay, you're going to get a better watch time. You're going to get a better CTR. You're going to also have a better cost per mille. Now that's a little bit of analytics and how Google pays you for the videos, but your cost per mille is going to do very well if you understand and you do very, very well with that. Okay, so your watch time and your likes is important, your comments and your hearts, as well as your shares, as well as subscribers. Okay, now one of the ways and one of the things that I'll tell you from the beginning of starting a YouTube channel is to start building a list from day one. You need to have everything in place to build you a email list so that every time you come out with a new video, you can ship that email to your subscribers. So all 100 or 1,000 or 2,000 people that are on your email list will get a copy of your video and know that you've actually come out with a brand new video. So that's really crucial and key there as well. All right, now let's talk about channel, the third thing, which is channel SEO and authority. Now this is where your tags and your descriptions will give your channel more authority. The longer that you have your YouTube channel, the bigger your authority in your niche is going to be. So if you're focusing on your channel SEO and your authority, your tags are going to help that. Your tags and your about section of your YouTube channel is also going to help that, as well as developing playlists to help you sort of categorize all your content so that when people come to your channel, they know exactly what it is that they're looking for, as well as your niche videos. So if you're in a specific niche like dog grooming, or you're in a niche of woodworking, you want to make sure that you've created playlists so that people can find the things that they need quickly and get it very, very fast. And the last thing that I will tell you is syndication. You want to make sure that your backlinks and your embeds are great. If you are publishing or you have a blog, you want to make sure that you are publishing your video on your blog. Okay, so you want to have a process of doing that, so that as you're building your channel and as you're building your niche, you'll be able to put those things into place and you'll be able to grow your channel and do the things that you need to do. Okay, well, you guys, this is this particular video. Now I'm going to be creating in the next several weeks. I'm actually going to be doing a live class where I create an entire YouTube workflow. And I'm going to show you how to create a YouTube workflow from start to finish. Now, I'm going to put a link in the description below. If you're interested, you'll be able to sign up for that. And this will be a paid class. And you guys will be able to create a workflow for yourself and learn how to do that. What we're going to talk about, we're going to also talk about your channel section. We're going to talk about video SEO, excuse me, closed captions. We're going to talk about click-through rate, and we're going to get into a lot more stuff as it relates to that in that particular class. All right. Now, I'm going to put links to some of the things that I mentioned in the description below. So please make sure that you do so and click on those links. If you are interested in the class, I'll also make sure I have that as well. And don't forget the YouTube know-how course. I'm giving you a massive discount on that, guys. So that way you guys will be able to get the class, join the class, and you'll be able to learn at your own pace. The lessons are already done. A lot of the classes were taught live. And so that you guys will be able to participate in that. And I apologize, guys, because I have a little bit of a cough. So if I'm talking a little fast or a little weird, that's the reason for that. All right. Well, I want to thank you guys for joining me on today. I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. And in this video, as I said, this is how you create a YouTube workflow with Ytubebooster. All right, guys. So I wanted to come on and just talk about the workflow and how to create the workflow using Ytubebooster. All right. Now, there's a couple of things that we need to establish here first. Now, we talked about, first of all, your weekly schedule and getting a weekly schedule done. Okay. Now, the other thing that I want to focus in on here today as well is you're going to need to have some sort of management system. You can use something like Trello. You can use something like Asana. You can use another CRM program. I happen to use a program called Stacks, and this Stacks program really just helps me to figure out and to organize stuff a little bit more so that I'm able to, put all my YouTube stuff into one place. All right. So for consistency and workflow, you're going to also need to have a program that you can use to sort of manage your channel and manage all of the stuff that you're doing. All right. Now, let me just bring this over here really quick. Now, what you see on your screen now is the Stacks program. Okay. Now, you'll notice that I've had this color coded, and it's color coded so that, as you see here, I have a system here that I put into place, whether when I'm doing keyword research, when the video is recorded, if it's in progress, whether it's been posted, split testing, etc. Now, each one of these is what we refer to as a card. Okay. These cards, we're able to move them around, and you'll notice it says Ytubebooster template. And then this one says product review, video upload checklist, because I've already set some things into place here so that anytime I want to make a new video, all I need to do is to copy this particular card. I'll change the name of the card, and then I can actually start working on that particular video. So it makes it really fast for me. All right. Now I want to show you something over here. If you notice on the last video, you'll see that it's color coded, completed. You have keyword research, recorded, split testing, and uploaded. Every time I move this in the process of any of this, it's going to add a different code to it. Okay, so you will notice it says recorded. Okay, and so as you remove this through the whole progress of the process, it's going to add another code to that so that I know where it is in the process. All right, now let me just take these off. Now it says keyword research because I also start everything with keyword research. And if you'll notice that if this is red, if this tag has been added to the workspace, then I automatically, and the system automatically knows that I've done my keyword research, so I don't need to add anything else to this particular video. Okay, so I'm just going to take this off really quick. I'm just going to leave the keyword research section of that up. So the keyword research section has been done. All right. Now, so I have a checklist in here of 16 things that I have to complete in order to make sure that my video is going to do very well. And I make sure that I have that checklist and I go through that entire checklist to ensure it. Now, the reason why I'm not clicking on that and going over the checklist with you now is that I give that checklist to all of my students and I show them how to do step 1, step 2, step 3. And if you guys are interested in that, you guys can grab my YouTube know-how course at a discount, and you guys will actually get the 16 steps that I go through here, or the 18 steps, a checklist that I have here, that really helps you to move along quickly when you're creating videos, so that you can create the videos very quickly. And then you can also add in your thumbnail here and move your thumbnail and move all your stuff. So it's really, really cool. I love doing it that way. It sort of helps me, and it helps me to move things very, very quickly. So I set all of this up. You guys will be able to do that as well. And you'll be able to set up the things that you need to do. Now, these are some of the stuff that I'm doing for another channel that I have. I'm just putting some of this stuff into play, and I'm editing. These are the videos that are in the pipe that need to be edited. These are all the videos. So they're in the editing stage at this point. They haven't been edited yet. And then this is the one video that I have completed. So these are all the videos. My goal for this channel is to have about 100 videos that are already done and complete, that I can just add into that whole process. Okay. Now, if you want to use this, just make sure that you use the link in the description below. If you order from the link that's down below, I'm going to actually set up a class on the website where I walk you through what I just showed you as far as color coding. And I'm going to show you how to color code all of this and set all of this up, so that you'll cut down on the process of doing it. And so it'll be on our channel, the Digital Learn Academy channel, and it'll be relatively inexpensive. So if you purchase it through my link, I want to show you guys how to actually set all of this up. Okay. And so it's really, really simple. And you do not have to store this on your computer. All of these images and all this stuff is actually stored for me in the cloud. So none of this stuff has to be stored on my computer. And then I just normally create a folder every week. And what I'll do is anything that's here, pictures or videos, I have a main video folder that I'll drag everything to. And then what I'll do is at the end of every week, I will drag and drop this folder and all of its contents into my external drive. And so everything goes there. So right now, the only video that I'm working on is to create this, and also our live video workshop class is going to be coming up. So that's what's there. And so you'll need this in order to create your workflow using the Ytubebooster. Okay, so let's go back into this. So that's what you want to do. You want to have your management program set up. And the reason why you want to do that is because you want to make sure that you can create your card. And let me see if I can. I'll add one here. Let's just see. We'll do test card for video. All right. All right. Now, and see, it automatically put keyword research there, if you notice. And I'm going to drag this up to the top so we can just see this a little bit better. All right. All right, now when you come in here, you open the card up, and these are the tags. You can add a tag. Now, I've already added these tags, which is keyword research, recorded, in progress, split testing, uploaded, or completed. Okay, so all of that's done. All right, now what you can also do is you can add a status to this. Okay, it'll tell you whether it's high priority, not started, completed, progressing, recorded, uploaded, etc. So you can even add a status to it. Okay, if it has a due date on it, you can even add a due date to it so that you'll be on track. And so this is really good if you're also hiring a VA or somebody to help you, and you can actually move the progress of it along as well as the priority. And if you want to add a thumbnail or a cover image to it, this is the easiest way to do it. All you would do is log in here. I'm just going to use one that I've already created. Let's get out of that one. I'll use one that I've already done. Do I have another one? Okay. Let's see. Let's say you wanted to add that. You can add that. It'll highlight it and put it up here. Now, you'll notice that you have a description here. You can actually type out your YouTube description actually in here. All right. And if you needed to add some subtasks to do, let's say you had one that says create thumbnail. You can add that there, and you can create an entire list and all you do is you keep adding stuff to this list. Upload, let's go up, upload to YouTube, Okay, and so it'll create. Oh, well, this would just be the. You could put video task list. All right, and so you can start adding subtasks here of things that you need to complete, and when you're done, you could just cross them out, and it'll automatically be done. Now, this is how you're able to move a lot faster in your workflow. You can actually add some custom text here if you wanted to. Let's say, for instance, you wanted to add your tags in here. You could add your tags for your video in here. You can even create a situation where if you, let's say you wanted to say your hashtags and you wanted to put your hashtags in there, you could put your hashtags down below. So you have your tags here and all of your hashtags ready so that you can have everything already in here. But this is how you create a workflow so that you're able to move a lot faster. And so that when it comes time to upload this stuff to YouTube, all you're pretty much doing is copying, pasting, because you've already done all your research. Excuse me, guys. And you have everything that you need and everything is already done and complete. All right. So that's that. So we're going to delete that because this is just for example purposes. So you can write out your description, and I'll show you a cheap way to do this for your descriptions inside my YouTube know-how course. You don't even really have to spend a whole lot of time writing your descriptions. You can actually do it a whole lot faster and do it a whole lot quicker for yourself. I mean, really, really fast. And you can also attach stuff to it. If you want to add a location, you can even do that. And if you had a VA and you wanted to time track, you can also time track. You can time track with that as well. All right, so it's really, really cool as far as how you guys can do that. But it's really, really cool. All right, now let's get rid of that. And as you move this along in the process, you'll see it'll add recorded. It'll say it's in progress. Now, if you're doing split testing for your thumbnails, you can actually, this is what I do, you can actually put it in the sections that lets you know you're split testing the thumbnail at the present time. And then after you're done and it's completely complete, you come here and you'll get a green little button here that says it's completed. But as you move throughout the whole process of this, this is the way that you're able to stay consistent and develop a workflow. Now, how do you do this with Ytubebooster, and how does this help? Well, the thing about Ytubebooster that's okay and that I like is that if you're going to optimize a video, let's use this one. You see it says I needed to add a focus keyword. It says inside of the title, which I don't even understand how that could be. But anyway, all right. So this will actually help you with your video title. So it tells you you have 43 out of 100 characters that you can use. Now, the reason why I say use a program like this to write out, you could put your title here. Okay, so it's already done. If you've researched your title by using something like TubeBuddy, you can already go ahead and do that. So you go in here and you've already completed that process. So the only thing that you would have to do is put your title here, and then your video description and all of that you can add in here at a later time, and just automatically have all of those things already set into place. Right? And then you can add all of this. So my tags is already here. If I needed to add a, an affiliate link or something like that, that stuff you can do. Now, what I've actually been asking the developers for this software to do is to actually have this in here already so that we don't have to, we can store it in here. And then when we get ready to upload the video to YouTube, all we have to do is upload the video to YouTube, click on it, and be able to transfer all this data automatically all the way over into YouTube. For the time being now, you just have to have a workflow so that you can just copy and paste everything in here. But this is your regular video description. This is your extra video description. This is the main stuff that is right below your video description. So this is the main stuff there. And then this is where you're going to put like your social media links, insert the video links, and add to the description, your affiliate stuff will actually go inside of this here. Okay, and so once you do that, you're finished. Now, what I recommend getting a program like Stacks and doing all of the preemptive work beforehand. Okay, so you've already done your keyword research, you've already done the stuff that you need to do. So you've written your description, you've got your tags, your title, your description, everything's already in here. So when it comes to Ytubebooster, all you have to do is copy and paste here. All right, and believe it or not, you guys, you can copy this entire, I'm going to show you something. You can copy this entire description, and you can actually copy that right into the Stacks program. So all I have to do is copy that, and it's already there, right? So it's already there. So the only thing that you would have to do is to actually copy and paste this into Ytubebooster when you are ready. Okay, so if you've written your description, the only thing that you have to do is copy and paste it inside of here. Now, what's the benefit to doing that if you already have Ytubebooster? Because you'll be able to manage your YouTube channel from this dashboard. It'll tell you how many subscribers you have. It'll tell you if you hit the 10,000, 100,000, 1 million, 10 million. It'll tell you what your total views were, and you can actually go in here and focus in on the things that you need to do in order to optimize, like add links to the description, add a focus keyword in the title. So it's kind of like a checklist as well. But my checklist, I go into a little bit more detail for all of the folks who are students of mine. So I sort of walk you guys through this a little bit differently. But this is really good for those individuals who maybe don't have something in place already, and you're looking to sort of move faster with your YouTube, your YouTube descriptions, and you're looking how to do stuff a little bit quicker and to be a little bit more optimized as far as how you do that. Okay. And this is how you do this with Ytubebooster. And so it can be done. So you can do all of that stuff here. So this would be my description. So let's say we were doing that there. And I want to show you guys how cool this is. Watch this. Hold on. I want to show you something. All right, so you open that up. So here's another thing. You can add custom text. So let's say, for instance, I was going to go do my research of my tags. So I could add my tags down below here, whatever my tags will be. I can put in my tags here. This is what I was mentioning to you before. You can also add another custom section and just say this section is hashtags. So you can add your hashtags there. And so everything that you need will already be complete. So the only thing that you will have to do is copy and paste. So this is another way that you could, make more videos and make more videos faster, because you're moving a lot quicker and you don't necessarily have to, go back and forth. Okay. And so it's really, really cool for you in order to do that. And that's one of the things that I recommend that you guys do as well. All right. Now, all right, guys, so don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. Please make sure, if you're looking for any of these programs, that you use the link down below, and I will surely get back to you. If you guys have any questions, please leave me a comment below. If you're having some workflow issues and you have a question and you want me to maybe make a video about something in specific, just, let me know, and I'll do my best to make you a video and to help you out, so that way you can move a little bit faster with your video creation. All right, guys, until the next video, I'll see you in the next video.